Welcome back to Rogue Trip, particularly if you took my advice and skipped the last video. Thanks for coming back after that train wreck.
Welcome back, friend.
So that's why my equipment started dying. We recorded that video and it was like, nope, I'm done.
Yep. Didn't want to see another one of these fucking levels, and I can't blame it. But we got a much better level today, and we got a new vehicle. Bitchin wheels. I can't believe they're allowed to print that in a PS1 game.
I'm more surprised they didn't call it bitch on wheels.
Yeah, that's sort of what they were implying, but they had a little more restraint, mercifully.
That would be the one place they did.
Yeah, for once. No kidding.
Also, it took me a second to realise that was SoCal and not 50 cal.
Yeah, I thought it was 50 cal.
That might even be an intentional pun.
I feel that would be slightly more appropriate.
Yeah, in some ways. For some reason, a lot of this game takes place in California. I guess it is, I think, the largest state. It's certainly the most populous state in America.
It's probably, or isn't the team based out of there? Because, you know, LA Maps is in like every game they've ever made.
They are based out of Utah, but the inspiration for Twisted Metal took place when David Jaffe was visiting LA, which is why Twisted Metal takes place in LA. Oh, get horny, folks, because we just found a nude picture of Big Daddy.
I feel fulfilled.
Good times. And,
Right, so... yeah, that was the joke that they were going for. Okay, it wasn't just me going, does that look like...
Welcome to Weenie World. I don't know why SeaWorld is called Weenie World. I don't get it, but,
I take it you can kill that one.
Why would you kill a whale? They're endangered. Don't be a sadist.
Still more humane than SeaWorld.
Yeah, you got me there.
Fudgy, no!
Flipper.
Yeah, there's no reason that they provide us with a remote bomb right outside of the whale enclosure. Just pure coincidence. Don't even worry about it.
You thinking about it? Don't think about it.
But yeah, seriously, watch this. This is good shit.
Oh, you're saving the whale.
We freed Willy.
Free Willy 2, The Reckoning. I'm actually looking more like Free Willy 7 or something. There's a lot of sequels to that film.
Yeah, there really were. That was one of the better animations in this game, of the whale just flipping through the air.
Did you not see the whale? They flipped the bitch.
There's another decent destructible in this level too. This is a very small level, but they did their best with it.
It seems like they were actually halfway trying with this one.
Yeah, it's just a tiny little box, and the layers of it are irritating. Like, you can be on the upper layer and the enemies can't get to you, and then you drop down to the lower level and you can't get to the enemies. But nonetheless, they put good destructibles in to make up for the fact that the level design kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, the destructibles are part of the level design.
Yeah.
So...
It's not like the last level where the elevation makes it unplayable. It just makes it irritating. So by comparison, this is a great level.
Grading on a curve.
Our standards have plummeted.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes me nostalgic for TM12. So...
Brutal.
At this point, we're just like, well, it didn't cause me physical suffering, so yeah, that's good.
Alright, now I need to know, because it can still reach even lower depth. Does it have a sewer and or a stealth level?
I'm gonna say no to both.
Ooh.
Tentatively.
Because I could seriously see them trying both of them.
Are there no stages where you're like running around in pipes? Because even Twisted Metal Black had those.
Yeah, that's true. Not really. The level design tends to be more open because they basically just took a big box for most levels and then put shit into that box. So no tunnels for the most part. Hooray!
That ad seems like they had a placeholder joke in the plane that with porn stuff. It's like a placeholder. Oh, put in a funny porn stuff pun, and they forgot to do it.
See, I wasn't sure if it was that or the clothing label.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm glad you pointed that out. Pornstar was a business at this time, and they sponsored this game to have that logo in the game.
Wait, what? It's a clothing label.
Yeah, they were really big in rock metal and alternative circles around about 99, 2000.
I thought we were gonna say really big in like the groin area.
Well, they don't like to brag.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, after the new metal craze died, their business shrunk, and now they're just a shadow of what they used to be.
The hilarious thing is, because they sponsor this game, the credits have a link to pornstar.com.
Wow, that's aged poorly.
They suggest that you go there. And if you go there now, you will not be taken to a clothing website. You will be taken to a no clothing website. Unsurprisingly, they did not think that one through.
Yeah, as I said, they used to be really big, but not so more. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, I legitimately did not know what that business was.
They could have thought it through, and the person running the website now is the former IT manager at the clothing company.
That could be. Rather generous of him to now run a cam site, but
yeah. What I mean is that come on, that's a valuable URL in the early aughts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. But there's the other good destructible in the level. You blow up the golf course, and it shoots gigantic golf balls everywhere for some reason.
It's raining balls. Hallelujah.
Yep. And just like that, we pretty much killed everybody. The different elevations in this level make it very easy to divide and conquer. So this is a relatively easy level. In fact, I cheated to play this level. I went through the level select instead of playing through the entire fucking game up to this point, as I've done with every other level.
No one would blame you.
Yeah.
You've suffered enough for your art, my friend.
No kidding. The only drawback is that it starts you with a limited inventory of weapons and 1 life, and you can't get any more lives. I tried to cheat in the last level because the last level sucked, and it was too fucking hard to beat it with only 1 life.
So you can't even get extra lives through money or anything?
Nope, we do not save our money when we get through here. So, yeah. And I need all of my money to buy healing, because that's a mechanic in this fucking game that I hate. The only noticeable difference is that here at the end screen they gave us much less statistical information about how long the level took and all that shit. So stuff you didn't care about you now don't get to see. Sorry.
Wow, they're rewarding you for cheating then.
All right. You beat Big Daddy in his own game. Plus, you aced the evening wear competition. On behalf of the Amalgamated Association...
I feel like our host is getting lazier with these ending quotes.
It may not seem like much, but if you look close, you'll see the real reward.
And we've used the Goliath vehicle in the past before. But speaking of special bonus vehicles, our bonus content, we're going to drive the helicopter.
Ooh, fancy.
Yep.
Is it actually flying?
We'll see.
Oh, it's on.
It's going on a stealth mission. Normally in these bonus content sections, I jump back 1 level, and I didn't want to do that this video because that would have put us back in Eternal Acres, and no one deserves that.
You said in this literal video there was no stealth missions.
I did say tentatively.
Lies make baby Jesus cry.
Yep.
So, it's Hunk flying.
Yep. And he is indeed flying. Look at that. Look at it go.
Oh, that's actually above all my expectations.
Yeah, but were they any lower than how the plane flies, or?
It's the bare minimum of what counts as a functional flying vehicle.
Just makes me think of Toy Story. It's not flying, it's falling with style, except they fucked that bit up as well.
Yep. And in mere moments, I will be destroyed by the AI, because this vehicle is garbage. All the other special vehicles we've driven as have been ridiculously overpowered. This one sucks.
Is there collision damage if you hit walls or stuff with this one?
Nope.
Alright.
Yeah, you're basically just a big, gigantic block. Your vehicle's model is actually much, much larger than all the other vehicles. Even Nightshade is much smaller than the helicopter.
So can you control your height, or is it just basically a crapshoot?
You can, actually. It controls fairly well. This is the same company that made Critical Depth, which takes place in a three-dimensional plane. And that game controls extremely well, and they adopted most of the controls for this helicopter here. So from a control standpoint, it's pretty good, I gotta say.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I figure the problem is that to hit with most of the stuff you gotta go down to the ground level.
Yes, that is very much the problem. You can't hit the enemies, and the AI is phenomenal at hitting you. Like, I've been hit with a premature ejector from the top of the map, and the premature ejector has no homing capabilities whatsoever. Which means a vehicle literally jumped up on its hind wheels to fire it at me.
Just got this picture of a tanker truck begging like a dog.
Yep, it's just begging like a dog for a treat to hit our goddamn helicopter.
I'll say though that there's literally nothing stopping you from just going, like point to point to point to point to point, done.
Yep, there is that, except for the fact that in this level, a lot of the photo ops are behind walls that you can't get through because the doors are too small.
But
Speaking of doors being too small, we can't go through the healing.
okay, that's bad.
Yeah.
But the shitty map, wouldn't the helicopter be kind of useful in that one?
Yeah, that was my thought, and I did some test sessions with the helicopter in the Eternal Acres, and it was agonizing, absolutely miserable.
Not even blatantly cheating can make that stage playable.
Yep. Someone in the comments pointed out that the Eternal Acres level was probably like a tech demo to show off how good the draw distances are in this game.
Then it got bad.
Makes sense.
Because we mentioned it in the first video that they're really, really good.
But
So they made an awful level to show that off.
yeah, but the draw. I remember watching the video. There are some really bad poppies in that particular level. So
Yeah. It did kind of backfire.
yeah.
Yeah, but back in like
They
97,
tried.
98, this would have been really... I mean, I remember playing this, and it was surprisingly
Yeah, I'm
impressive.
not saying this map has bad draw distance, but that particular one had some really obvious ones.
Yep.
Weird.
They were obfuscated by the fact that the entire level was just a sea of green, so you wouldn't even know if you were seeing the edge of the level.
Reminds me of Netherlands in Twisted Metal 2. That tulip field that's like surrounded by green.
Yep. Most people will agree it's the worst level in the game.
Yes.
And they remade it for Road Trip, but made it worse.
Yeah, they didn't, it's not even flat anymore. And no windmills.
Yep. So, yeah, I made 3 attempts at playing as the helicopter. They all went horribly awry. Don't know why I bothered, but I had to show that off.
I figure no ending slide. I'm not even gonna call them ending videos anymore, they are slides.
Yeah, all the special vehicles have the same ending, and the ending for that one is the guy yells at you and says your vehicle was too good, which is a lie in that case.
Yeah, your vehicle was too quote-unquote good.
Yeah. Also, the special is just the Hornet attack, the cluster of 3 missiles, except it only shoots 1 Hornet.
That feels wrong somehow?
Yeah. Worst special in the game, terrible armor. It's a useless garbage vehicle, but it's a cool tech demo once again.
Yeah, but if it's a cheap vehicle, why don't they make it good? I just don't... It's Dan from Street Fighter.
Yeah, you
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
leave Dan out of this.
At least Dan is stylish.
Dan makes me smile. This game doesn't.
I was wrong. It wasn't hunk. It was a tofu block.
Yep. So next time, I guess we'll be playing as a tofu block. See you then.